Hello, welcome to this video. We're going to look at how to level up in Wild Mode, September 2021. So, Wild Mode is pretty... The thing about Wild Mode at the moment is that, like, half of the decks are Warlock. So, what you basically have to do is most of the decks that are not Warlock are designed to be very good against Warlock. This deck will beat Warlock almost every single time. So, that's kind of... but it's kind of like an interesting deck to play. It's just completely different to what you might have expected from the past. In general, if you need to get celestial alignment because that's the whole basis of it all, and the general game plan is if you can get to the point where you can play this and you have at least moderate parity on the board. So even if you're a bit behind on the board, you probably have enough armor. You don't want to have like loads of minions against you and nothing. But if you've got moderate parity, you can just put this out and you'll always be able to control the game from there. And the reason for that is pretty simple. It's because you can use Nourish, you can use Overgrowth, you can use... You probably don't want to use Biology Project as much, but you can use Lightning Bloom if you have to. That'll obviously give you... It'll be like an Innovate in that sense, right? If it's 1 mana. And that's the way that you can, essentially start to build up a mana lead over your opponent. And being able to do that when all your cards are 1 mana. The reason why Celestial Alignment works is because being able to build up a mana opponent, like if you've got like 5 mana, your opponent has 1. It's that difference which allows it to skyrocket. And against Warlock is because they can't, even if they manage to complete their quest, they can't play it till turn 5, by which time the game will be over. So there's obviously other ways to do it. The other way to do it as well, which is the Mana Saber. So once you play Celestial Alignment, if you have the Mana Saber on board, you'll be able to attack, and then you'll basically be able to play any card you want. So Oakheart is pretty useful for that. You can get out to your Darkmoon Rabbit. This is obviously a good way to... the thing is, say the opponent has a very strong board, if you can get out Oakheart, you're guaranteed to get this, right? So that could kill up to 3 very powerful minions. So it's pretty useful. Obviously, at this point, all the nature spells cost 2 less. So if every card is costing 1, that's right, they're going to cost 0. So this allows you to... At this point, it becomes like that. It's a bit like the APM mage thing, which is not much fun to play. I don't really like to... I don't know who finds that fun, like playing 1,000,000 cards a second. But it's what you have. It's just how wild it is at this point. And the reason why it works like that is because you're going to want to overflow, and then you're going to nourish and get more mana, and you're going to be able to play more cards, and then you might want a Biology Project, and then at the end of it, you might want to do this. The thing is, it's normally like if you're going to Biology Project, the time to play it, it's like a very important. Like you don't want to give your opponent an advantage by playing it, basically. So you wouldn't want to play this like early on against Paladin, for example, where they're just going to spam out loads of minions and it'll be hard for you to snowball. But I'd say an Oaken Summons, obviously, it will only get... so obviously, if it gets Rargoth, it will get Mana Saber as well. Also remember that this is a 3-attack minion and a Conjurer. And yeah, but they're the cards you're going to get, and a Conjurer potentially, or also you almost always get this though. And then if everyone's run out of cards, then that's a sort of like end game situation. But yeah, probably the most useful play is something like if you have Mana Saber on board and they've got a strong board, you can then go into Spreading Plague if you can get the Celestial Alignment out. Because it's very important. Obviously, it sets you to 0 mana crystals, so you can't actually do anything, and that's why you need that extra. The only way the only way you can get extra on the turn you play it is with that. But like I say, it's likely that you'll be able to tank the amount of pressure normally from them having like a 1. Obviously if they've got like a... you wouldn't want them to have like a corrupted Carnival Clown on board, right? And they could just play that for 1 mana. So you have to have a bit of common sense with that. Um, in that situation, I guess I mean, I don't know. You would have to play Poison Seeds. In general, Poison Seeds is very good just to get their. Because the thing is, it's like, do they have? You have to like look at their level of damage and give it like almost like a ranking. Uh, so that's one way to look at it. And but yeah, I mean, you're gonna level up. You're gonna go through your deck fast. It's a cool deck. So thanks for watching.